Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us at the MarketSite studio in Times Square, New York City, we have Joshua Motta. He is the CEO of Coalition to discuss why businesses are seeing cyber insurance as a must-have. Joshua, it's great to have you with us at MarketSite. Welcome to Trade Talks.
It's great to be here. Thanks, Jill.
What's the state of today's cyber insurance market and what's Coalition's role in it?
Yeah, absolutely. I think today businesses are finding themselves inextricably digitizing all of their operations, for-profits, not-for-profits, even places of worship. It's hard to think of a single organization that isn't dependent on a working computer and internet connection. And if you take those things away, it's either very painful or even existential, catastrophic. We've seen losses with MGM, with Caesars. It's happening to small businesses. And increasingly, insurance is that lifeline to help businesses recover when there is a technology failure.
And I understand Coalition is the world's first active insurance provider. What do you mean by that, and how is it a differentiator for Coalition in today's insurtech industry?
Yeah, look, we all purchase insurance, traditional insurance products, and you buy them, you set them to the side, and you hope to never use them. And typically they don't deliver any value to you whatsoever until, of course, something bad comes to pass, in which case they can be immensely valuable. I think the difference with active insurance is that we can actually help customers avoid losses in the first place. I think of it a little bit like a watch and a smartwatch. You know, your Apple Watch will tell you the time and date, but it has this incredible computational power to help notify incident responders if you have a hard fall. In that same way, an active insurance provider like us has this tremendous computational power where we can help our customers avoid losses in the first place. We can prevent the bad thing from happening. If it does happen, most businesses find themselves in a position where who do you call? Do you call 911? Can they help you with if you're the victim of a cybercrime? And I think for most, the answer is unequivocally no. That's another role that active insurers play. We help with the instant response and the recovery process in addition to helping with the financial recovery. So active insurance is really this new category of insurance that delivers so much more value to businesses and is really the way insurance should be done, right, particularly when you think about digital risk.
So it sounds like you're using a lot of predictive technologies, some of the newer technologies that we're hearing about to execute on that.
That's right. I mean, look, insurance as we know it today was built to protect ships at sea 400 years ago. This is the natural evolution for businesses that have risks in a digital world.
Coalition is growing quickly. You raised $250 million in a Series
Right.
F last year, which is remarkable considering the environment in 2022. What will that allow the company to do, and what's on the horizon for you?
Yeah, well, look, the market's growing quickly. The cyber insurance industry is growing at 30 to 40% compounded annual growth rates. We're taking share. We're 6 years old, but in that span, if you were to look at AM Best's 2022 league tables, we're the fourth largest writer of cyber risk in the United States. So we're growing at a much faster rate. It's a global opportunity, and so we're expanding globally. We're now in Canada, we're in the UK, we're about to launch in Australia, and you should expect to see international expansion. And then we're expanding the services that we can offer. So more cybersecurity services delivered to policyholders, things like managed detection and response, instant response. Like, it is a verticalized solution, insurance and security, that we can deliver to any American business.
So we know cyber insurance is a must-have, not a good-to-have for the company. What message do you want to send to businesses that are dipping their toes into that and they just don't know where to start? What's the best way to work through this? Yeah,
for one, I would underscore it absolutely is a must-have. Most businesses are far more likely to file a cyber insurance claim than they are almost any other, including a workers' comp claim. Now, everyone has to buy workers' comp, but today fewer than 50% of businesses have a cyber insurance claim. They're just not prepared if there's some sort of catastrophic cyber attack. So for one, it's a must-have. Number two, make sure you're picking a partner that can do more than just wait for the bad thing to happen, right? Pick a partner, whether Coalition or another active insurance provider, that can actually provide you with the tools and the security services to prevent a loss from happening in the first place. Now, in this day and age, we know that's never going to be perfect.
Right.
Great companies are going to suffer losses. And so also pick one that has the ability to help you pick up the pieces quickly, because that's important. And so I think, look, and pick a great insurance broker. There are highly skilled advisors that are out there to help businesses navigate who's the best provider, get the best pricing, and the like.
All right, Joshua, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. And thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.